Botsov, who scored the hat-trick inside 25 minutes last week. And he
turn a quick pass on the outside and see you later to try under the post.
Clem looking for his second try as he beats Goodenough on the outside. And he goes over in the corner with another TV dive.
The 2018 Gold Cup has been nothing short of action-packed, and if you missed some of that action, not to worry, we're about to take you on the final episode of the Gold Cup Roundup, and we're breaking down every single team's journey. I'm going to start off with Morocco, who have said hello and goodbye to the Gold Cup in their maiden appearance. This was their first time in the Gold Cup, having had an unbeaten streak in the Silver Cup and earning their place in Africa's top 6. The influence of French rugby and a plethora of overseas players made them a credible threat. They started off their campaign with great promise as they drew with Zimbabwe in their opening match in Harare. Morocco has had a torrid experience, losing 4 matches despite being a very defensive team that had a points aggregate of minus 98 points. They finished 6th and will be relegated back to the Silver Cup.
Backwards, right on.
Zimbabwe managed to survive relegation in their campaign, and that was thanks to a last gasp win against Uganda. The Sables came into the competition with a buzz. The appointment of former Springboks and World Cup winning coach Peter de Villiers sent major shockwaves, and the prospect of World Cup qualification was strong. A draw to Morocco and heartbreaking away defeats to Kenya and Tunisia almost guaranteed their first-time relegation. However, to their credit, Zimbabwe scored the highest number of points against Namibia. 1 draw, 1 win and 3 losses places them at 5th.
Advantage over.
For me, winning and losing is the same thing, although winning is just much nicer. And we're going to enjoy this tonight. It's not a win only. This is a survival win. We stayed in the competition, and now we have so much to go build on, so that we can next year be accountable to get another better place on this log, you know.
North African rugby is clearly on the rise, as evidenced by Tunisia's campaign. They earned themselves 4th place thanks to 2 wins and 3 losses. Tunisia made a bold statement, beating Zimbabwe. Events off the field and a rivalry between the two sides made it the game to watch. This was a back-to-back victory over Zimbabwe, who struggled with Tunisia's tenacity and physicality. To seal off a good campaign, Tunisia mauled Morocco. However, they conceded the highest number of points in the cup, a total of 279 points versus just 66 points they had scored.
Happy the try has been scored, and that should be the try that secures Tunisia's place in the top division of Rugby Africa.
Oh, he's got his brace, the big man, Ashraf Ben Mahmoud.
The Ugandan Cranes are definitely the darlings of rugby this year, coming in as underdogs and proving that hard work certainly does pay off. The Cranes finished 9 points level with Tunisia, also having won 2 matches and losing 3, but a superior points aggregate gave them 3rd position. Through players such as Philip Wakarash, the Cranes managed to set a few records this season, with the highest number of penalties scored, 10 in total. They beat Tunisia and Morocco in their campaign.
Credit to Zim, they played particularly well. I thought at times we tried to beat them at their own game plan, which didn't make much sense, but you know, you're going to be back. We finished 3rd, and that's what we wanted. We needed to ensure that we have 3 home games. The guys need to build on this now, but I mean, it doesn't change the fact that it hurts, and the boys are hurting.
The Kenyan Simbas are definitely the stars of East African rugby, and they managed to finish runners-up in the 2018 edition of the Gold Cup. Their almost flawless campaign was of course dented in the final by Namibia. The influence of Sevens rugby and superior rugby structures at home added to their dominance. It resulted in 4 victories. Nothing stood in their way, and the end of their campaign showed a positive points aggregate of 71 points. The Simbas were the point-scoring darlings of the tournament, with a very mobile team that held on strong until the very end.
Just a change of option. Lovely ground kick and a great pickup. And try time. And Kenya right back in.
Yeah, definitely. We're happy that we have the chance again to go and compete again and try to get a spot in the World Cup. We're happy for that. We rest today, and then next week we start again working towards that, so that we make sure by the time we get there, we don't miss this chance again.
Namibia kept a clean sheet again this year, managing to finish right at the top of the Gold Cup log. This means that they qualify for the 2019 Rugby World Cup. Nothing stood in their way, and they were a driving force all season long. Words can't describe their dominance in this competition, running 6 years as undefeated champions. 24 years is the team's average age, and they have been a strong unit that has taken at least 3 years to build to the results they are getting now. We hope that they have the same fortunes in the 2019 Rugby World Cup.
Yeah, thanks very much. First of all credit to our team. We've worked hard to achieve this, and we've worked hard for the past six games, and we're very glad to get the trophy.
You got a little shiner yourself on that left eye. Expectation was that Kenya were going to be physical. They were, but it looked like you guys stuck to your game plan, and that got you through in the end.
Yeah, all credit to Kenya. They were the toughest side, without a doubt, in the competition. So all credit to them. They never gave up, and they made it hard for us.
Let's go in front.
It's been an exciting season of the Rugby Gold Cup, and unfortunately we've reached the end. But if you'd like to go back and watch previous episodes, you can do so on any number of our pages. Thank you for joining me for the Gold Cup Roundup. My name is Chris Gray. The Gold Cup Roundup is brought to you by APO Group, the main official sponsors of Rugby Africa.
And it's run, Kitsov who scored the hat-trick inside 25 minutes last week, and he
Turn a quick pass on the outside, and see you later. It's a try under the post.
Clem looking for his second try as he beats Good